Greetings, it's 2K Sports bringing you live coverage of the NBA. This is our Sunday night broadcast. In this game, we'll see the Chicago Bulls going up against the Portland Trailblazers here at their home, Moda Center. Welcome, everyone. Courtside with two ex-NBA stars, Grant Hill and Brent Barry. I'm Brian Anderson. We've got Allie LaForce on the sidelines tonight as well. A moment here to see the numbers for Scoot Henderson.
And over the last 5 games, his field goal percentage has increased. And you can make a case his confidence as well because of this.
And the starting group for Chicago. Williams and Vucevic are inside. White and Levine are out on the wings. And it's Giddey in at the point. And for Portland, inside it's Grant playing next to Ayton. Shaedon Sharpe out there with Anthony Simons. And it's Kamari in at small forward. We are right in the middle of the year, Brent. What's the biggest challenge for coaches right now?
Yeah, I think the biggest challenge, BA, is just keeping your team engaged. You've asked a lot of guys at this point physically and mentally. Some guys are in a place where they're playing and everything's all good, but it's really those guys who are still looking for their opportunity. You have to continue to build those relationships so that the bond of the team is going to push you forward to get the best out of everybody.
And so here is Chicago. Portland making their last shot. White against Sharpe. Picked by Vucevic. Shot clock at 5. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
That's impressive stuff from Giddey, just getting on the interior part of the defense.
Pass to Kamari. Back to Simons. Here's Kamari. He's covered by Levine. And it's Simons missing. Simons against Giddey. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
And so much fight in Josh Giddey. He showed it on the interior that time.
Simons passes to Ayton. Here's Kamari. Here's Sharpe. And it's cleared by Vucevic. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone by. Blockbuster trades have become more the norm here in the NBA, Grant. Just ask Portland in 2023.
Yeah, the Trailblazers were at the center of some big moves, but that's just how it's done now. Entire teams can be restructured in the process of a single transaction.
First free throw is good.
You know, Zach LaVine is so energetic out there on the floor. You gotta love a guy who consistently plays at a very high effort level like that.
Both free throws good from Levine. Well, the last time the Bulls won a playoff series was back in 2015, Grant.
That was back when Butler and Rose were their leading scorers. And it just shows you just how long it's been. But they've been stuck in mediocrity ever since. And right now, they are desperate for a breakthrough season.
Now here's Grant. Checking the numbers. He's averaging close to 15 a game. Going inside. And it's cleared by Vucevic.
Just a bit of a rut here early, just 1 of 4 so far.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I briefly spoke with Chauncey Billups. Zach LaVine's name came up, and I asked how he plans to deal with him. And Coach said, quote, what's scary about LaVine is how many ways that he can score. So there's no easy answer except for high-effort defense, and that's exactly what we're going to do. So the defense is trying to outwork LaVine tonight. We'll see how that goes. Guys?
All right, appreciate it, Allie. And Brent, what you like about Toumani Camara? He'll get in there and do the dirty work for you.
Well, what a ride for him to get the recognition to become an NBA draft pick. He did all the little things to put himself in a position to succeed, and then all of a sudden can get on the floor and contribute in so many ways. Versatile defender, knocks down some mid-range shots. These are the kind of guys who you love to see build out a career.
Grant, there have been so many great players that have gone through Portland over the years.
Yeah, it's hard to believe it's almost 50 years since their last title. It's a great city with a great fan base. And for their sake, I hope their second title comes soon. Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
Blazers trail by 3. Outside Sharp. Back to Simons. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
Well, Simon's known for a guy who can really get it going from behind the line, and he can do some damage. He's got length and vertical ability from there.
Now here's Giddey. His offense has been solid, scoring around 11.5 points a game. Picked by Vucevic. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Well, Vucevic has finished a couple times in the top 10 of offensive boards, in part because of his feel for the game.
And Chauncey Billups calls timeout. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. And this game, the first chance they've had to see Chicago. Avdia, he's checked in for Kamara. And the Bulls also making a change. Smith, he's checked in for Williams. Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. Grant, the pass to Simons. Avdia against White. Pass to Ayton. And Ayton with the stuff.
Yeah, Ayton out there playing poker with the flush.
And Giddey has got the ball here for the Chicago Bulls. Vucevic with it. 3 shots, 3 baskets. Great efficiency so far.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give him credit for finding a weakness there.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Digging deep, Simons to the hole himself.
Chicago leading. Outside White. Outside Levine. And a miss there on the triple. For Portland, they've gone 5 of 8. Solid opening quarter for them. Avdia passes to Simons. Goes back up. And the layup is up and in. Simons has gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
This close in, Simons is consistent. The defense really can't allow him to find that look.
Giddey against Simons. Outside White. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Giddey.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Simons passes to Graham. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. That's on Jalen Smith.
Hard to guard when he's that close. Grant really good at drawing the defense in to foul him.
Shoot 2.
first free throw is good.
You know, depending on where Jeremy Grant's been, he's filled a lot of different roles. He's been asked to be the alpha or the second option or even a role player. But whatever it is, he's always willing to do whatever it takes to help the team.
The Bulls making a switch here. Williams is checked in for Nikola Vucevic. Buzelis comes in for Levine. Dosunmu, he's checked in for White. And it's Ball in for Giddey. And so Grant nails them both. All right, Brent, we hear the phrase 3-and-D. Jeremy Grant is a perfect example of that, though.
Well, Grant's done a good job of trying to find some more confidence in shooting from the arc. He shot over 40% from three in one season. Defensively, he's versatile. He's long. I'd like him to play a little bit more physical, but if that comes along, he's the kind of guy you want to suit up with.
Here's Kamare, providing this team some offensive stability. A little over 10 points a game. Avdia screen on Ball. Here's Henderson, and he converts the layup.
And athleticism on display there by Henderson. Just an acrobatic move to finish the play.
There's Ball with a three. The shot no good. And so lots of scoring in a competitive first quarter. Portland ahead, up by 2. Don't go away. We'll be back with the second quarter in just a moment. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Trailblazers.
Well, great play down low. I mean, you expect the defense to adjust, collapse maybe, but that should open up things on the perimeter later in the game.
So much good energy and flow tonight, and that has really come out of great ball movement. Guys have been open, and as soon as they are, they get the ball.
Williams is out there with Denny Avdia. And it's Murray, then there's Scoot Henderson, and it's Kamare in at the 2. That's the group for Portland starting the second. Smith outside. He drops it from range. Smith's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
On the wing, Murray from the arc. Smith with the rebound. Well, Chicago shooting it with confidence. 54% so far. The shot by Buzel is no good. Portland trailing here. Here's Kamare. Pass to Avdia. On the take. And that one is hammered home.
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
Now here's Smith, taking a look at his production, averaging just over 8 points a game. And count it! The shot is good, and he'll go to the line.
You can tell his hustle inspires the entire squad. He really gets everyone so amped up.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
They've done a great job facilitating so far. So moving the rock and finding the open man, just great selfless basketball.
Well, a lot of the players are doing a good job as well of scanning the interior part of the paint. All those inside looks, those are paying off.
Well, Brent, we hear the term empty stats ever so often. What are your thoughts about that phrase?
BA, when you play such a long season, there are going to be nights where the game is not all that competitive. But we also know that throughout the course of long seasons, there are teams that are not going to be competitive. Still, those guys going out there on a nightly basis and putting up their numbers, getting those reps in, it means they're capable.
Now here's Dosunmu. No made baskets yet. Oh, it's blocked by Williams.
Got to be careful whenever Williams is roaming nearby, so skilled at getting to those rejections.
The Bulls have gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. The ball's knocked loose. Here's Kamare, hounded by Ball. Avdia, Chicago with a rebound. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Hornets.
And it was just a strange loss. They were far from their best, but still managed to keep it close.
Yeah, really the only thing close, though, about that game was the score. In just about every other aspect, they were totally outplayed.
Pass to Williams. Henderson against ball. Murray, a screen on ball. Here's Henderson. And he drops it in from the low post. Henderson's got his second basket on the night.
Love the intensity from Henderson. He really gave the inside defense all they could handle.
Now Ball. Smith with a screen on Henderson. The three from Ball. Avdia pulls it in. And so it's Avdia with it. He brings it up for the Portland Trailblazers. Trailing by 2. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule. They lost to the Rockets.
Yeah, I think they'd like to forget that game. You usually want to find some teaching moments, but in this case, it might be best to just destroy the tape.
Yeah, and quick, like as quick as possible. That was a dismal showing, especially for them at the offensive end.
Now here's Smith to the inside. And the basket by Dosunmu. Dosunmu's got his first 2 points of the night.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
And Chauncey Billups calls timeout. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. And a new group getting ready for Portland. Ayton, he's checked in for Williams. Jeremy Grant comes in for Avdia. Sharp, he's checked in for Murray. And Simon has subbed in for Henderson. Pass to Kamari. Back to Simons. Over Giddey. Here's Ayton. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Vucevic has got 4 rebounds now.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Nikola Vucevic has seen a lot in his decade plus in the league, and he said the game has changed. Now you have centers that can pass, put the ball on the floor, make plays, and shoot threes, play like guards, and you can't get stuck in time. You have to be able to adjust.
Allie, he's certainly got the skill level. Now here's White. He had an 18-point outing in their last game against Charlotte.
And he may have posed even more problems with his passing. They had to worry about him as a scorer and a distributor.
Shot by Levine, no good. And for the Trailblazers, they're shooting at 30% here in the second. And that one's good. Sharp.
And his athleticism is big for Sharp in the post. And he can finish with either hand as well. So he'll get a lot of points down low there in his career.
Now here's Giddey. With the teardrop. Oh, rejected by Ayton. Here's Simons. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
You know, I have to admire a guy like Anthony Simons. Early in his career, he was seen as undersized, but with his skill and pure athleticism, he balances the scales against bigger players, and he's become a ferocious scorer.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He misses the free throw. Well, Anthony Simons has credited Damian Lillard for helping him with his development.
Man, B.A., can you imagine every day on the opposite end of Damian Lillard as a young player in this league? Anthony Simons willing to listen and willing to learn. And you see how far his game has come when the reins have been handed over to him.
Now here's Vucevic. He's coming off a 40-point game against Charlotte. And Josh Giddey is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. And the fans love seeing incredible moments on defense like that block.
And this is exactly why he's out here, in order to block shots in tight games like this.
Portland trailing here. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Ayton, a screen on Giddey. Simons passes to Ayton, and he floats it in for the easy two. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
Set a rugged screen. Nice roll by Ayton to get to the bucket.
And so it's Levine with it. He brings it up for the Bulls. Levine down the lane. And the dunk by Levine.
He's just an aggressive finisher there inside.
Hey, when you got bounce like that, you feel like you can take on anybody. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. It's the Bulls. They're up by 2. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit.
Hey everybody, it's Portland Trailblazer basketball on tap in a game that's proven to be a healthy matchup through the first half. Do you guys agree in a game like this, typically you go out to your superstars and say, get it done?
Yep, and we did that a lot. Why do you think I scored so much? They gave me the ball.
That's if you got enough oxygen in the locker room at halftime.
I didn't need oxygen tank. I needed photosynthesis.
Let's switch gears to the Chicago Bulls. They're in a tight one after the first half.
Getting points from that second unit was clutch. Depth protects you against injury, but it can also win a game for you.
Yeah, and those starters are going to have the fresh legs for the second half.
Thanks, as always, for watching. Let's head back to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the second half.
And if you're just joining us, we played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You look at Anthony Simons, he's been playing really well.
He's been on the attack, playing hard and going right to the rim.
Yeah, nice job of carving his way to the inside with some ease. Not much resistance out there.
And it's the Bulls with the ball. 2-point game. Second half underway. Here's who Billy Donovan's got on the floor. Levine and Williams are the two forwards. Gideon White pair to make the backcourt. And it's Vucevic in at the 5.
So good at getting elevated. Levine rises up and hammers it down.
Here's Kamari. Pass to Graham. Tries again. The shot that time not on target. Some solid defense from Williams. Oh, Zach LaVine. Big time dunk.
Yeah, look at Levine staying active, beating the defense by making a move.
Here's Kamari. There's the 3. Knocks it down from distance. Kamari's got 6.
That's pretty much not how they want to defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
White finds Levine. Picked by Vucevic. It's Levine with a drive. Out of bounds. It'll be Trailblazers ball. And the Eastern Conference has been great to watch so far. Here's how things are shaken up midway through the season. You look at the Bulls, middle part of the year. They're in 10th place. They need to put together some wins.
When I look at Chicago, It's really been an intriguing year for them. I mean, they work hard, they play gritty, but they're just so inconsistent.
I just think if you're on the other side, how much are you looking at that team and saying, we're scared of that? So not a lot of fear from the opposition and what they're bringing to the table. They're good, they compete, but do they have that extra gear? I'm not sure.
Levine. And Levine throws it down.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
Now here's Simons. 7 points in the game. Again, the Trailblazers good for 2.
And Simons doing a good job operating and getting to his spot in the mid-range.
Simons against Giddey. Portland grabs the miss.
Their first miss after hitting 3 straight shots, but I like their aggressiveness coming out of the half.
Simons outside. For the lead. It's hauled in by White. Chicago has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup.
Won't see him miss that one too many times.
Yeah, that happens. Important thing is for players, just don't beat yourself up and make a miss like that cost you another play.
Here in the second half, this game's still nip and tuck.
Just an insane amount of lead changes. The fans are getting their money's worth.
For Chicago, they've gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. Pass to White. Outside Levine. At the arc, Zach Levine.
Well, the defense very attentive to him in the first quarter, but he's finally gotten loose in the second and making them pay.
And Chauncey Billups calls time out here. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. All right, let's take this opportunity to look at the teams that are really sharing the ball over the last month. In third, the Bulls.
And over this last stretch, this team has been incredible passing the rock, playing great team basketball.
Here's Simons. He's got 9. It's tipped. Giddey with it. Now guarded by Simons. And he throws it down with one hand.
Fantastic execution in transition. The young legs of Giddey are impressive in those situations.
Sharp up top. He's guarded by White. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It goes on Patrick Williams. And you watch Shaedon Sharpe, Brent. The talent is undeniable.
Well, the athleticism really is something that jumps off the court for you. I mean, he's not just a scorer or a rebounder. I think if he uses that athleticism, he could become an elite defender in this league.
And he drops the first.
Sharpe still trying to find some comfort and familiarity at the free throw line. Sometimes it takes some young guys longer.
The Trailblazers making a switch here. Henderson's checked in. DeSumo, he's checked in for Chicago. Lonzo Ball comes in for Giddey. Both free throws good from Sharpe. And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for the Bulls. The lead is 2. Drops in the layup for 2. Ball's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Yeah, and how about Ball just working his way right through the contact that time?
Grant outside. Ball with a steal. All alone on the break. Chalk up 2 there. And it's a 6-point Chicago lead.
D has been just completely helpless and turned around. He's so dangerous when he's in this kind of rhythm.
Out to the right wing. Here's Ayton. Grant outside. Ayton, a screen on Williams. 4 on the clock. And Grant gets it to go.
Well, nice smooth release from Grant that time. Can't let him get that kind of rhythm.
Dosunmu, the pass to White. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around. White's got his second bucket of the night.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
Pass to Sharp. Here's Kamare. He's covered by Dosunmu. Grant against Williams. Takes the 3. Rebound by the Bulls.
Things are going south right now. This is not the type of shooting that his teammates expect from him.
Ball passes to Vucevic. And he banks in the layup. Vucevic has got 8.
Yeah, merciless play by Vucevic down low. Crashing through the contact to finish strong.
Outside Sharp. Pass to Henderson for 3. The shot misses. Bulls leading by 7. Here's Ball. Ooh, Ayton with the block.
Nice timing as Ayton's up there for the rejection.
To the left wing. And here's Grant from the arc. Portland no good that time either. Dosunmu for 3. And that's not going to go. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's Chicago closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. Getting lots of great looks. Shooting it well. That's why they're up. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. Head coach Billy Donovan is mic'd up along the sidelines. Let's check it out.
Okay, listen, let's sustain it now, and let's put our foot down with more discipline and more focus right now, okay? All right, stay down, communicate, and talk right now.
Preaching consistency. Billy Donovan likes what he's seeing out there and doesn't want him to let up.
Yeah, he mentioned discipline. I think that's the key throughout this next stretch. Minimize mistakes.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. We've got Denny Avdia, Scoot Henderson out there with Delano Banton. Then it's Murray, and it's Williams in at the center position. That's the group on the floor for Portland.
You have to love how Scoot Henderson plays beyond his size. I mean, using the quickness and agility to get the better of bigger players. I mean, that's impressive for a young guy to be doing.
Here's Buzelis. The kick out to Ball. Smith with a screen on Henderson. There's Ball with a 3. Blazers trail by 4. Here's McGowan's. Pass to Avdia. Williams with the screen. Inside. And Williams punches it home.
Solid screen and finish. That's what Williams is out there to do.
Dosunmu, the pass to Ball. Down low. Uses the glass on the layup. Phillips has got his first 2 points.
Now, that play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
Williams passes to McGowan's. Now here's Henderson. Over Ball. Henderson misses. Here's Phillips. Defended by Murray. That one goes in. And it's a 6-point Chicago lead. Here's McGowan's. Off the outside. To the paint. And he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. Now here's Ball. It's hauled in by Henderson. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. Dosumu, the pass to Ball. Sinks that one. Now shooting 5 of 10 and looking sharp.
Consistency from the mid-range. That's what you want from Lonzo Ball.
And Chauncey Billups calls timeout. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. So Portland ends up going with a new group. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Guys, over the last break, I listened to Chauncey Billups address the team. He likes the way they're finishing inside. Coach said when we get close, we are golden. They can't stop us in there. Let's keep pounding it as long as we can.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Outside Sharp. Out left to the wing. And here's Grant from the arc. Chicago with a rebound. Vucevic has got his 5th rebound in this one. Levine surveys the D. Pass to Giddey. Williams with the screen. Soft touch off the glass. And now an 8-point Chicago lead.
Well, pretty sturdy inside. Giddey's got that size and ready to battle.
And there's the foul. It's on Anthony Simons. That's his first foul of the game.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
The Bulls have gotten 4 shots out of 6 attempts to drop so far in the fourth. Giddey passes to Williams. Now here's Vucevic. He's covered by Ayton. Fade away. And the shot no good. A bit short.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
Yep, count it.
A great pass on a pure talent level. Sharp is top tier.
And so it's White with it. He brings it up for the Bulls. 6-point game. Simons with a rebound.
Yeah, can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but like plenty of room.
Here's Ayton. And Ayton with the stuff.
How about a pivotal hoop from DeAndre Ayton?
Bulls leading by 4. Outside White. Back to Giddey. Williams against Grant. Pass to Giddey. Williams a screen on Simons. Just 5 to shoot. The Bulls need to get off a shot. 3-pointer, Vucevic. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Giddey. Giddey's got his 4th assist with that last one. 1:31 left to play in the fourth. Here's Simons. Chicago with a rebound. Now Giddey. Outside White. Pass to Levine. It's Vucevic, high post. Shoots over Ayton. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
And that's just big man strength from Vucevic, continuing to prove just how tough he is to stop.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for Chicago.
The fearlessness they've shown going strong inside has been impressive. The defense hasn't been very effective against them.
And another part of what they've done tonight is to get a lot of work done in the mid-range. And that's a shot that a lot of teams are willing to let you take. Well, they've knocked him down.
You love a big man like Vucevic. Puts in the effort to keep improving. For example, look at what he's done with his perimeter shooting.
And it's Simons penetrating, and it's in there.
Strong performance from him, but he may need to do even more if they're going to win this game.
White, the pass to Williams. Here's Giddey. Ooh, Ayton with the block. On offense, here are the Trailblazers. Trailing by 8. Kamari, that's good.
Simons playing unselfish. That's going to help this team get in a great rhythm.
And so they foul intentionally.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
Giddey, one of those guys who, when he's on the floor, plays with that kind of joy that Steve Kerr often talks about with Steph Curry. This is a guy who wants to keep improving in any way that he can.
And they have to know that any hope of a comeback is gone.
Well, realistic at this stage of the game, they're going to lose this one, but will they take something from the loss?
He drops the first one, and that trims the lead to 6. And so Grant nails them both. And that's an intentional foul.
Yeah, and there's no question they have to foul. Now, I'm sure they would have preferred to avoid it.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good, and that increases the lead to 6. He's off on the free throw, unable to get the second one to drop. Timeout called. Portland. They're down by 6. From a coaching perspective, what are the keys to focus on here?
The game's not quite done yet, but they need points right away.
Yeah, act fast, but without mistakes.
And not a moment to lose on this possession.
Time is not on their side right now. They're aware.
It's good on the putback.
He really gets in perfect position for the follow. Just a terrific read.
And they need to stop the clock, so there's the foul.
Yeah, and that was a smart move. I mean, you have to foul right there. You just don't want them to run out the clock.
Shooting 2.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss.
And this young man has to focus right here. Get his team counting on him.
And he does get the second one. And that puts him up 5. Time called here. The Trailblazers decide to talk it over. 15 seconds left in the final quarter. Turning here to our analyst. What elements become the primary keys at this point?
Score quick, then foul. Then you have to hope for some missed free throws.
Yeah, this won't be easy, so a little bit of luck will go a long way for them to get back in.
$15 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Fires the 3. Kamari, no good. And an intentional foul right there.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He hits the first one, and that increases the lead to 6. And a tough break as his second attempt is no good at the line. 3-pointer sharp. Oh, he drained it from downtown.
Now, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
And timeout is called by Billy Donovan. Great time to call his guys into the huddle at a very tense moment in this game. And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible. He gets the first, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
Breathe easy now. The biggest free throws in the game, and he's coming through.
So the Bulls win it. Just a gutsy performance on the road.
It really was. When this one was up in the air late, they showed how tough-minded they are as a team.
All right, let's send it down to Allie LaForce, who's with our player of the game.
All right, thank you so much. Vooch, it's got to feel great to just get a win. How important was this one?
That was very important for us. We had quite a bit of a rough stretch lately, a lot of losing, and it's not easy to deal with it, but tonight we came out, we got it done, and that's all that matters. Sometimes you need a game like this to kind of get going. It was a big win for us. We needed to add one more to the winning column, so big for us. I think helps with our confidence, so that was good for everybody.
It's great to know if you keep your head down, it'll pay off. Thanks so much, Vooch.
Allie, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks. Alongside Brent Barry, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson with our entire 2K crew thanking you for watching. And we present the player of the game, Nikola Vucevic.